The year is 1993 and Hasbro is still cranking out their combining robots comes to you to protect the bots, also known as Defensor. This band of emergency vehicles had never seen the likes of this color scheme ever. One of the craziest of the group comes Blades. Blades has now completely gotten rid of his little two-tone color that he had before and went with this straight up blue and this hot orange. It really shows that this guy is there to rescue people. Starting out in the lot comes First Aid. First Aid is still a white ambulance, although you notice the light bar happens to have two different shades of color on it. This was a slight change that they did in this entire alt mode. But when you start transforming this guy, it's clear that this guy would have been a hazard for most people out there. Next in the group comes Groove. Groove has completely got rid of his white scheme and went with this really bright orange with the light blue bars and seat and other little highlights. It really shows that he is one of the kookiest yet colorful ones of the entire lot. And it also just looks really sweet, especially as a little gull wing. Coming back at you is Streetwise. Streetwise has his nice little light bar, identical to the way First Aid is. Although the transformation is identical and there really isn't any changes here, this thing looks really cool in black and really shows that he is here to mean business and uphold the law. Last but definitely not least comes Hotspot. Hotspot is got his red color scheme going on here with this hot orange but yet a white ladder still. He is still one of the coolest ones in the group. And really looks awesome, especially after you get done transforming this guy. It's clear that this guy is the leader of the group. Although he does have a light blue chest now, it really shows that he's a cohesive leader. When you get the entire group together, it is clear that this group belongs. The entire color scheme does not deter from who they are. It does show that they are rescue vehicles and really helps to enhance the entire theme that's here. Although Hotspot still retains his third mode. Transforming Hotspot in the third mode is very easy. It's not too hard, it's almost identical, or is identical, to G1. But once you get him in full-on base mode, it's clear that he is a repair station and support platform for the rescue vehicles. But enough of this third mode. Let's move on to the combination. Combination is identical to Generation 1. There's really no differences here. You won't find anything that surprises you at all. especially when you get done putting Hotspot in his full-on torso mode. Moving on to the rest of the group, you just primarily have to transform them back into vehicle modes. And yes, you still got to deal with the peg heads. Unfortunately, this was something that a lot of people did not like about these entire combiners. This is one of the coolest things I think that they ever invented for them. Once you get Defensor in his full-on robot mode, it is clear that he is a beast of a bot. He's very stocky and chunky, and he looks very nice in this group, especially in these colors. The colors tend to pop really well, especially with the blue eyes coming out of the silver face. One thing is absolutely clear about this entire group. Once you get them all together, each individual robot, it is really, really cool. Having all these combiners lined up on a shelf just shows how awesome Generation 2 really is. Although G2 was one of the groups that not very many people tend to seek out, although it's really been getting a resurgence lately, these guys are completely awesome. I highly suggest you guys go out and you try to find these guys for your own. Although G2 Defensor really never did exist, only in prototype stage and some slight sample packets that were released, he's a very difficult robot to attain. So go out there and seek out some customizer to put one of these guys together for you, because these guys truly deserve a space on your shelf with the rest of your Generation 2 line. As you guys can clearly tell, these Generation 2 combiners should be some of the most sought after combiners ever in the Transformer universe. The colors are so cohesive between each individual set, and just the idea that you can scramble city each and individual robot shows that you can really come up with some cool looking sets. Also, these all do combine with your city formers still. So keep this in mind when you're out there searching the eBays and the forums and any other place you tend to go look for your Generation 2 figures. Well, this has been Plasticon, and this has been yet another review. Stay tuned, because I do have some G2 City combiners that are going to be coming your way soon.